Can we stop yet?
Hang on, let me stop the applause noise. There we go. Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 2 of In The Quizinning. I'm Sean Bell. I'm the host. I'm a bit rattled. We'll get to that in a minute. I'm a little bit rattled, and so's Dave by the looks of him. Because look at that face. You all right, Dave?
Oh
All right.
You excited about the quiz tonight? Are you know?
Very excited, man.
Yeah.
Gonna win.
Are you going to win?
this-
Okay.
No
Fine.
chance. Absolutely no chance.
Matt, how's
There's
it
no
going, Matt? How are you doing?
I'm doing very well. Thank you for asking. Sean.
Camera's looking nice.
Yeah,
He's
it
trying
makes
to butter you up.
You've got a new interface, haven't you? You've got
one new capture card. Yeah, the £12 one. Turns out it wasn't actually that good.
Who'd have thought? Returning champion, James Farley. That's it. Is it? Thumbs up. He's just, look at that. That is like serial killer casual behaviour, isn't it? Just like absolutely.
In terms of points last week, right? I know Dave and I drew, but how many ahead was James? 5 or 1?
It was 4 points ahead. I think he was.
Oh, okay, fine.
I've
sorry,
got
last
to
month.
know that it's not going to go as well for James this week.
I'm sure it's not. I'm sure this has been rigged in some way, to make
Rigged.
it.
Leave off.
Rigged.
Definitely.
I've been studying. Yeah, I looked
Going to
at.
be questions about
about
Rocket
Sega.
League and Sega Saturn. It's what it's going to be.
It's honestly your attitude stinks.
Thank you, James.
It's going to be about Rocket League, isn't it? Right. Okay. Should we get started?
Yeah, probably should. I'm having technical issues with the scoreboard.
Oh, for fuck.
It's already begun, guys. It's already begun.
It
began about an hour ago. Well, we should go into that.
I mean, yeah. Should we briefly talk about why this nearly didn't happen? We're saving that for the podcast, are we?
Yeah, I think so.
There we go.
No
I fixed it. It's all fine.
Absolutely hammering you for half.
There's been troubles.
Oh, for Christ's sake. Oh, it's all going wrong, lads. Fuck it. Let's just start. Right. For those of you who missed last month's, this is a bad quiz that I've decided I'm doing on a regular basis because I hate myself, I suppose. I don't know.
Great quiz.
It's a great quiz. Thanks, mate. It's going to be split up into a series of rounds.
Have you
with different
noticed
themes.
last month?
Yeah.
Matt finished last,
Yeah.
and all he did was slag off every decision.
No,
he
he
made.
joined last week.
And now it's obviously a shambles, and he's just like,
Yeah.
great quiz, mate.
No,
Love it.
no. He's obviously trying to butter you up for some points.
Not true. That's not true. It's
He's
a great
def-
quiz. Also, Dave, we both finished last, so don't be like Matt finished last. We both
You
did.
got an extra point for literally no reason because they felt sorry for you.
Oh, that's true.
True.
That did
So you're the
sort of
last.
happen.
Well, I don't care. At the end of the day, we end up, similar.
Right. As before, we're going to start with the current events round.
Okay.
James, why are you groaning? You absolutely smash this because you do the fucking news every week.
Yeah, I know, but then I know it's going to be like obscure stuff that I won't know. I know what you're going to. I know what you're
Sort
up
of
to.
the... Oh my god.
Right,
Okay,
okay, just get on with it.
Right.
Not
So as we
already.
all know, there's a new expansion coming out for Destiny 2 in November, and semi-controversially, it's like getting rid of a load of old content as they do it, right? But can you tell me how many currencies are being removed from the game in November?
Currencies?
I
Yeah.
didn't watch the new trailer for this.
I mean, I
How
don't
many
think it's something
current-
they mentioned in the trailers because it'd be a bit. I don't
Yeah.
know.
So, how many currencies
Yeah.
being removed?
I
Yeah.
didn't know there was multiple currencies.
Of course
Did
you
you know
do.
that,
There's like-
mate? You can't miss them. And I'm talking. So these are not just like your silver or
Not
the
the
stuff
silver,
you can buy,
right?
but
Yeah,
like
that's
the items that you can recycle for other or whatever.
What?
Well, you know, in Destiny, it'll be like, oh, if you've got 20
Parts and
fucking shards of this, you can buy one legendary
okay.
box or.
Oh, what? That counts as a currency.
In this, for the sake of this question, yes.
Okay.
I'll tell you what. I want a list of what these currencies are.
Oh, I've got the
after
list,
this is
mate. Don't you
done.
worry.
That's good. That's good.
I knew that was going to happen.
Okay, go on.
Right, you're all okay. So I mean, Dave's gone with 7, Matt's gone 13, James has gone with 2. I mean, Matt's the closest. I think Matt's going to have to get the point. The
No,
correct...
he doesn't get a point if you don't get the answer right.
Yeah, we got
Sorry.
the closest one.
Closest
It's
like
your
last
show.
time, Dave.
I apologise. It's your
It's
show.
It's all right, mate. It's all right.
Crack on.
I know you won't complain when one of those decisions goes in your favour, Dave. So just
Very embarrassing
question.
behaviour.
right.
Embarrassing
So the
behaviour.
correct answer is 18.
Oh!
So this includes simulation seeds, seraphite, alkane dust, phase glass needles, resonant stems, sentry synths, reaper synths, invader synths, collector synths, callus tokens, the rune finder, modulus reports, black armory schematics, ballistic logs, forged polymer, obsidian radiance, chalice of opulence, and the powerful synthesizer.
That
Can
could
I
be a
just
trap
say,
for it.
They were like
I played-
materials, not like currency.
I played what 100 hours of Destiny 2,
Pathetic.
and I don't recognise any of them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean that's
also
all.
I agree with you, James. They're materials, not currencies. I think
That's what I
was
said.
the question.
You said
They did use
currencies.
I said currencies, and then I explained it's the things that you either melt down or spend to make other
Okay.
shit or whatever.
Okay.
I mean, what would you have put, James, if you'd?
How
Yeah,
many
good
materials are being?
No, but I mean, what answer would you have put? Would it have changed anything?
It still probably would have been 2.
Okay, well, there you go then. That's all right, isn't
I
it?
would have been 18 though,
Yeah.
so
1 point for
that's a
Matt.
shame.
Thank you. Let's
Right.
go.
Question number 2. As part of Gamescom's opening night show starring Jeff Keighley, we got a new trailer for indie time loop thriller 12 Minutes. And just when we thought the celebrity status and pizzazz of Jeff Keighley couldn't be outdone, it turns out there's a number of famous actors in it, including Willem Dafoe.
Oh,
But when IGN reported on this, which films of Willem Dafoe's did they mention, just in case you didn't know who he was?
fucking
Okay, can I just ask a clarification question?
Yes.
Are you looking for more than one answer here?
I mean, yeah. I mean, if you're writing a news post for IGN, you're thinking, oh, I'm mentioning Willem Dafoe, but people might not know who he is. I'd better just give a couple of examples of like good films that Willem Dafoe's been in, just to illustrate the point.
I can't even think of a single film he's been in. I'm just going to put this.
What?
Sean, I really thought you were going to say what are the other two? What are the other two people?
Nah, that'd be too easy. You'd all know that.
Defoe.
Scrubner just pointed out that he was in Beyond Two Souls, but
He was, yeah.
that's not. Unfortunately, that is not.
You said films.
Not
That is
one
not
of
a
the
film as
answers.
much as David Cage wish it was. It was not
Come
a
on, Matt.
film.
I'm gonna have to press you for an answer,
sorry.
mate. James has gone all in. Was he? Right, I'm not gonna. Right, okay, right. So Dave's gone with. Oh, hang on, he's still fucking typing. Right, Dave's gone with Ice Age and Men in Bulk. Matt's gone Home Alone 1 and Home Alone 2. Was he in Home Alone, the Home Alone films?
I don't know.
No.
I
I don't
know.
think he was. James has gone with Spider-Man, Spider-Man 2, and Spider-Man 3. Pains me to say it, James is getting a point.
Oh,
I know,
God.
James.
They actually went with Aquaman and Spider-Man.
Oh.
I mean, for reference, Willem Dafoe has been in The Lighthouse. He was in Platoon, The Florida Project, The Big Lebowski, and he's received 4 Academy Award nominations, but none of those were for Aquaman or
Yeah,
Spider-Man.
but you know, this
weirdly
is
enough.
IGN, innit? They
Yeah,
know
IGN
their
audience.
audience.
No, I know,
Yeah.
I know. It's just it just made me like you
Yeah,
can
sorry,
imagine a
James,
person writing
James,
it
what
and
are their
thinking,
audience? What are their audience?
People,
Let's just.
people that would enjoy Spider-Man probably more than Platoon, I would say. You know, it's,
Oh,
Yeah.
look at his little face.
Right.
Swinging a beer. Look at us.
Right.
it's,
Question
a
number
fine,
3.
it's a fine website. But go on.
The Call of Duty League Championship is this weekend. Are we all excited? Are we all tuning in?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I'm
can't
training
wait.
right now.
But alongside the usual trophy and little championship rings that they get given to the winning team, what else are the winners going to get this year?
Oh. There's so many things I could write. None of them are safe
Come on.
for people to see. Oh, this is ridiculous.
Well,
I
if
know.
you knew them
I've
all, it
got
wouldn't be
this
any fun, would it?
Answer correct. I know I've got it correct, so I'm happy.
Bloody hell. What were they? What were they like?
Oh, fucking hell, man. That's... Right. I mean, Dave's gone with a cash prize. Good idea.
Thank you.
Good idea. I mean, it's generally, most esports tournaments, there's usually cash involved, right? Because it's basically a full-time job.
So that's what they're getting, right?
Matt has just changed his answer. It was handgun. It's now handgun cake. I mean, both of those were wrong. And James has gone with an Alienware PC and some V-Bucks. All incorrect. The correct answer.
Not Fortnite,
Are
Grando.
they not getting a cash prize? They're not getting a cash prize.
Not as far as I'm aware. It wasn't mentioned anyway. In
They're
the
definitely getting a cash prize.
Yeah,
Sean.
they are. Yeah, it's like
So-
3 million.
Yeah.
the winners of the Call of Duty League Championship this weekend will also be awarded a throne that hasn't been built yet, but
Throne of
apparently the
Light.
design of it is going to be influenced by arcade cabinets and cubism.
That sounds awful.
Yeah, it does.
Amazing.
That does sound It's a shame. I thought they would have got a cash prize, even though it's weird that they're not getting that. Okay, fine. Okay, sure.
I mean, should we check? We can
No,
check.
I mean, sure.
Oh, we just
They
get
are getting cash prize. Yeah, it's like 3.1 million. They are getting it.
Is it? Oh, fine. I suppose I have to give Dave a point then, don't I?
Get
So-
in. Yeah.
Well, that puts you all on. That puts you all on one. It's fine. It just balances it out. This is how we should run it. It should be like Buzzcocks, shouldn't it? Where I just find arbitrary reasons just to keep it level, and it's like, fun in it.
Saying that.
Right.
I
Question
think
number
we
4.
take it too seriously, though. The people Buzzcocks, like, they make cracking wise throughout. We're all just like, no, actually, I think fine. There is a cash prize.
If I don't win, I'm going to beat myself up later.
Question number 4.
Oh.
This week, Mediatonic creative director Jeff Tanton did a Twitter thread about the development of Fall Guys. In it, sorry, that's my dog scratching her ear. Can you hear that? You never get this on catchphrase, do you? Fucking hell, Mara, stop it.
No, they edit that bit out. It definitely happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. Every episode without fail.
In the Twitter thread, he revealed 2 previous working titles for Fall Guys. What were they?
I know.
What were they? What were they?
I know them. I read that.
I think I can remember one of them.
Okay, do you want to give us the name?
No.
No, he's just going to do it.
Oh. One of them.
That is so annoying. I know it. I'm going to kick myself when I hear this. I read it and I laughed at them.
Yeah, both of them are good, aren't they?
Can we only give one option? Is that the thing?
I mean,
Or do
there's 2 different ones, so put 2 by all means. But yeah, I mean, limit it to 2. I think it's
They were
very
so
obviously
good
just
as
guessing
well.
if you do more than 2.
It was something like, there's something like, it was something stupid like this. Okay.
Yeah,
It
fine.
might be wrong,
Um,
but it's going to kill me when
I
I,
mean-
hear this.
I mean, Dave's gone with Royale Race and Trip Lads. Matt's gone with Tumble Lads.
Tumble Lads might be it, you know.
They're still tumble something.
James has gone with Falling Down. That's a film. And Falling Down Guys. Which,
That's another
Can I
film.
just
which-
say, out of the 3 of us, James was the most confident.
Because I was sure that it was that. I thought it was falling down, guys.
Falling down,
No,
guys.
because I thought it was something like falling down, and they're like, no, that sounds stupid. I thought it was like
Falling
falling
down,
Falling down, guys.
bad news. No points for anyone. The 2 answers were Fool's Gauntlet and
Fool's
and
Gauntlet.
Stumble Chums.
Tumble. Don't get half a point. For that.
I mean, personally, I'm in Fool's Gauntlet even. I
Fool's
think it's very good.
Gauntlet.
That was pretty good, yeah.
My favourite out of them is probably Falling Down, guys.
Falling Down Guys is pretty good. I think we might have to call it that from now on.
But no, it's because I heard it was something rubbish, and that sounds rubbish. It was like,
Right. Question number 5. It was announced today that Lonely Mountains Downhill is getting its soundtrack released on vinyl, but as Matt and Dave will know, doesn't have any music in it. So, what's on the soundtrack? Fucking hell, James.
Actually,
Oh, that's done me, that has.
hold on. That's not my answer.
Okay. Dave's really going all in on this one, isn't he?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, yeah, so Dave's gone with birds tweeting and that, like forest sound effects and that stuff. Matt's gone with ASMR sounds of nature, bike sounds and that. What is it with and that? Is this some sort of conspiracy? Suddenly everyone's saying and that.
In a way.
James has gone with Jeff Keighley rapping. Which, I mean, I'd buy it. I'd buy that on vinyl. Got no turntable, but it's
Boom boom down.
just be nice to have it, wouldn't it? So
the only thing better than me getting on stage dressed as Luigi singing "Licky Boom Boom Down" is Jeff Keighley getting on stage dressed as Luigi singing "Boom Boom Down, Licky Boom Boom Down." Can we
with
get
the lyrics subtly adapted to be about mountain biking? I mean, that'd be good.
Licky Boom Boom Downhill.
Oh yeah. Well, what's the answer, Sean?
Oh, right, okay, sorry. Sorry, the connection went weird. Hi. So Dave and Matt get a point. It's basically a series of audio recordings of just someone playing every level like perfectly with no crashes or anything. So it's just all the nature sounds and the bike and everything, which I actually am interested in because I think that game sounds incredible. I would probably.
Sean.
What?
Just play it then.
No, but like if I'm like, it'd be nice to have on while I'm working or something,
Just think how good that would sound on vinyl as well. The vinyl
exactly, mate.
Really...
The warmth. It'd be
so
warm,
good.
wouldn't it?
Worth getting a turntable for that.
Absolutely. Right.
Do you own a turntable?
Who, me? No.
No, Sean's got CDJs, Newmark CDJs only.
Yeah, I've got a Microsoft Zune, mate. Right, so that's the end of the current events round. We've currently got Dave and Matt with 2 points, and James is trailing behind with 1 single point. That was meant to be your round, James.
Matt, can I just say?
Congratulations, Dave. Yeah.
I know you want to win this, right?
Obviously.
I understand that.
Yeah.
But you want me to lose more.
My first result here would be me and you joint first and James last. That would make
it would be amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, I'm working towards me winning, and you guys.
Well, I mean, that's plan A, isn't it?
I'll take me and you drawing if I have to. Right. Last, that's all I care about.
Round 2. It's the music round. However, because everyone definitely hated the last one, I've done something slightly different for this one.
It was just quite hard.
So right, I mean, it wasn't pleasant to listen to either, was it?
Please say you're humming it.
No. So this time I've found a couple of game songs with lyrics in them, and then translated them into other languages, and then back again several times over.
Sure, I wouldn't recognise the lyrics in English.
Okay, do it.
So the first one actually mentions character names that I was hoping the translation thing would sort of obscure, and it didn't. So I'm just going to not say them. Right. So here's the first one. Here I come, rougher than the rest of them, the best of them, harder than leather. You can call me blank, unlike blank. I don't chuckle. I'd rather flex my muscles. I'm tough as nails, it's not hard to say. I break them down whether they are solid or brittle. Unlike the rest, I am independent of the first breath, the first test. I feel good, not the worst left. Born on an island in the sky, the blood of my ancestors flows in me. It is my duty to save the flower from bad corruption.
What? Hang on now. So we've got to give it. This is a game.
Yeah.
This is a game with a song that has lyrics.
Yeah.
Okay, so are we just naming the game?
I mean, the game, or if you can just think of like what you know of the song as. Do you know what I mean? I'll accept something vague.
Again?
How many of these are there?
There's only 2 of them, James. Don't worry.
Okay.
Can we hear the lyrics again?
Because if there was 3, I would leave.
So livid.
Not having this.
To save the flower.
Right. We're all sticking with that. So Dave's gone with Sonic Adventure, Matt's gone with Final Fantasy VII, and James has gone with Blue Dragon. Dave gets the point. It's the Knuckles rap. So yeah, so it was. You can call me Knuckles. Unlike Sonic, I don't chuckle. I'd rather flex my muscles.
Oh, that is
a great lyric.
He lives in the island of the sky, though, to be fair.
Yeah.
And you know Knuckles, like one of the biggest things, I can't believe he didn't get that, because one of the biggest things about Knuckles is that he was trying to save that flower. He wouldn't stop talking about
From
flower.
all bad corruption.
It's so obvious now. It's so obvious.
Yeah.
Sorry, I feel I've let myself down quite badly.
You can't get it on import.
Right, I think this next one's easier. There's definitely one line in it that I think will give it away. And I kept translating.
This is the Mario game.
Okay. I kept translating it into different languages back and forth, but these two lines wouldn't change. So I thought, fuck it, I'll just go with it. Right. What excitement, Dark Knight. What excitement. I'm looking for you. I will join you. The fear in my heart. But you are amazing. I will give my life. Not for honour, but for you. I have no one else this day. Crime is my way to fly to you. I am still sleeping. Eat snake. One day you will reign. One day feed on frogs. This is pain. An attempt to survive. We saw a new light that day.
I think I know what it is.
Oh, sorry, I was still waiting for the lines that gave it away.
There was actually there's two. I think people in the chat have got it as well.
Well, yeah, the chat always do. They got all the answers, haven't they?
What are you drinking there, Sean?
I'm drinking. Where's the
whiskey.
camera? Virgil's.
When you sweet that, it really did look like a bottle of Corona or something. I was like, has he just lost it? Or one of those half bottles of wine.
Right, are we all okay? Right, no, fair dues. You've all got it. Yeah, well, I mean, it's Metal Gear Solid 3. You put Metal Gear Solid, but
the chat was helping quite a lot.
What? Sorry?
I beg your pardon?
What?
The chat was helping there. Like I typed it in and then I'd look and then.
James, what the fuck are you looking at the chat for?
What do you mean? I thought we were allowed to look at the chat.
No, why would we be allowed to look at the chat?
What's wrong with
my
looking at the
fucking
chat?
god!
Because they're giving you.
They're not
Right,
giving
well,
any answers.
No point for James then.
Oh, are you serious, James?
What are you looking at the chat for?
Okay, let's break this down.
Oh my god!
No, okay, stop a second, right? Matt sent us the link to the chat at the start, so I just assumed.
No, he sent us the link so that I could see if it was streaming properly.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Read the answers at the fucking.
Yeah, but they haven't left the answers there.
Oh my! You've been getting help from the chat.
I've not been getting help. Come on, if I was getting help from the chat, do you really think I'd be on 1 point?
Yeah, he'd have more than 1 point. To be fair, I mean, well, he'd have more than 1 point if he wasn't looking at the chat, because I wouldn't have disallowed him the point for that question. But here we are. Right, so at the end of that round,
I closed the chat.
James, thank you.
Can't believe it.
James has got 1 point.
Gave it away.
James has got 1 point. Matt has got 3 points. And Dave is in the lead with 4 points. Doing good, mate.
Thank you.
Proud of you. Right. Time for the community corner round. I know you all loved this last time. Everyone did really well. So I hope you've and you know it's coming this time. So I hope you've all been paying attention to the Patreon Discord. Yeah.
Forgot all about this bit.
Can't believe it.
Right. What did Oodle's mum first say when she was informed that he was marrying an American woman?
Oh, I fucking read this and I can't remember. Oh, hang on. Oh, it's it's something like that. It's something like that.
I mean, Dave, that's a bit strong. Dave has gone with.
Why is that strong?
Dave has gone with. Does she own guns? Matt's gone with. I hope she's not loud. And James has gone with. Congratulations. I'm going to give Matt the point. She actually asked, "Is she loud?"
Okay, yeah, that's good, Matt. That's fair. That's close enough.
Yeah, I think that's close enough. Which is a bit harsh, assuming all Americans are loud. Not as assuming as harsh as assuming they've all got guns, but you know.
The vast majority of them do. I think that's okay to say.
The Second Amendment right, Sean. Hello.
It certainly is. It is.
To be loud. I mean.
Right. Let your imaginations run wild on this one. What does Deadbeat Punk want to do with James Farley?
Those.
I mean, there's people watching, so I can't write I can't write things I really think about it.
Just go nuts, it's fine. I promise the answer is not as exciting as anything you're thinking.
Oh, can I change or is it too
Yeah,
late?
go for it.
Depends, Dave. Are you looking at the chat?
I don't think no one in the chat's mentioned it. Have you actually remembered, Dave, or have you just thought of a good guess?
No, I just thought of a different guess.
Okay. Okay, so Dave's gone with go to the pub with him. Matt's gone with give him a hug. And Farley's gone with have a lovely lamb lunch.
That does sound nice.
It's none of those. He wants to go for a coast-to-coast road trip across Ireland.
Oh, of course, yeah. No, I read that.
I think you should take him up on that, James. I think it sounds like a good time.
Yeah, and we'll video it, and that'll be fun.
Yeah, it'd be great.
A great limited. I mean, Patreon series, brilliant.
That's the point. Yeah, so we'll film that. I'll come. I mean, I'll come with you, but I won't be like present. I'll just be filming it. I'll get the drone up, follow the car.
Yeah,
from a distance.
I don't know, Sean. It's pretty windy in Ireland.
It is quite windy in Ireland, actually. Yeah, you've got to be careful, haven't you? Right, so at the end of that round, I mean, James, what's happened to you, mate? You still got 1 point.
And that's when he was looking at the fucking chat.
Yeah.
I know, that's unbelievable.
Matt and Dave both on 4 points each.
Nice one, Matt. High five.
Yeah.
Neck and neck.
How many has James got again? Loser James?
One entire point.
How many of these have you won, Matt? You've won none. I've won 2 so far.
Well, no, one of them didn't count because it never existed.
One didn't count because Sean.
Yeah, could you imagine going on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire and saying, well, I won $1 million on the dress rehearsal, mate, so...
Yes, I've already won in a way.
Right, so for the final round, I'm going to do something a bit different this month. Rather than doing the history lesson one. I've called, specifically to annoy myself, I've called this round Quizception because it's about things that happened in the previous episode of the quiz. And it's like, when people say, it's like Inception when it's something inside of something inside of something. And it's like, no.
Okay, you don't need to explain it.
If you've seen the film, that's not what Inception is, right?
That's fine.
But that's just what I've called this.
Great. Which one of us has got the best memory right now?
Yeah, so...
I don't remember it at all.
I'm terrible.
Right. So on the previous episode of In The Quizinning, what shocking incident occurred at 15 minutes and 30 seconds?
I'll leave off, Sean.
What? Minutes in? What were we...
I mean, just have a guess.
How long was the show?
How long was the show? What was it, about 35, 40 minutes?
It's about halfway through.
What round were we even on?
Shocking incident.
I can tell you it was the first round.
Okay, all right.
Okay, so that's
Current affairs.
Yeah.
current affairs. Shock.
Oh, fucking hell, what? How was I supposed to guess this?
I mean, this could...
I mean, have a guess. Come on.
Okay. All right. Okay. I'm gonna guess.
Okay. No, Dave's typing.
Okay.
Okay. Right.
Yeah.
So James has put that Matt got a point, and hang on, where's Dave gone?
Don't worry about it. I'll be back in a sec.
Oh right, okay. And Dave and Matt have both put that James cheated. What on earth could this be about? But I mean, there's only one way to resolve it, isn't there? So
I know exactly what this is about, and it's a load of old bullshit. But go on.
Okay, well we'll see about that, won't we, James?
Yeah. Go on.
Right. Let's go. Right, where are we? Dr. James Farley. You were charged with cheating on the highly popular and entertaining quiz-based game show In The Quizinning. How do you plead?
I plead
Objection!
Guilty.
Hang
I
on,
plead
no.
not guilty.
Dave-
I know what this is all about. This
Dave,
is
you can't
ridiculous.
object now. He's not actually said one. I mean, yeah, he's talking now, but, whatever. When you objected, you hadn't really said anything.
Sorry.
Right. Hello. Hang on a minute. That's the wrong fucking layout, isn't it? Well done, Sean. Right, Dave. Is your first witness ready?
He is, Your Honour,
right.
yes.
Proceed.
The prosecution would like to call Matt Murray to the stand.
Totally impartial. Go on.
Mr. Murray, can you explain to the court where you were on the evening of the 25th of July 2020?
I was in my Twitch streamer studio, taking part in a live comedy quiz show.
And what was the name of that show, please?
In The Quizinning.
Yeah, I've heard good things. Would you say that this show was worth paying $10 a month for to watch live?
I mean, absolutely. I definitely would, yeah.
Agreed. Now, during this recording, did you suspect Dr. James Farley of cheating in any way?
No.
Oh, so he didn't cheat then?
Oh no, he cheated, yeah.
He did not cheat.
Okay, please continue.
Well, at the time, I mean, nothing really seemed strange. In fact, at one point, I basically thought Dave was cheating.
Shut up, Matt.
Well, he did look like it, though.
I didn't fucking cheat, alright?
No, okay.
Continue.
Sometime after the show aired, I received an anonymous tip from a listener telling me that I should go back and watch the show at the 15 minute and 30-second mark.
I wonder why this clip was deleted off YouTube. Go on.
And did you?
I did, yes.
And what did you see?
Well, if you look closely, when Sean was asking a question about the recent video game Ghost of Tsushima, you can actually see James's face light up. It looked like, certainly, from the way it was presented, maybe it was opening up a new tab. Shortly after that, he copied and pasted an answer into the text box.
Objection. Go on.
You can't object.
Instead of writing out, it was posted in.
How can you be sure he copied and pasted it in?
Well, in most modern word processors, Word and Google Docs, when you type a letter, each one comes out individually. When James's answer appeared, it appeared all at once, basically. And he pasted Kurosawa mode after writing the by accident. Then he deleted mode, and then he wrote a state. It's just, yeah.
Your Honour, I'd like to present evidence JC to the court, please.
All right, roll the tape.
Here we go.
Ghost of Tsushima has just come out, and some people are going absolutely wild about the fact that it's got this optional visual filter that tries to recreate the look of classic black and white samurai films. I thought it's a load of bobbins, but I might not know what I'm talking about, because whose approval did the developers seek when working on the filter? James, delete your previous answer, for God's sake.
Oh, I don't even know the name of the... Oh.
And can we see that again?
Very incriminating. Very incriminating indeed.
No further questions, Your Honour.
Dr. Farley, I understand you'll be representing yourself. Now is your chance to plead your case to the court.
Well, the thing is, I mean, this is a stitch-up anyway, because what happened there, I can explain it very, very easily, is I knew that the answer was the Kurosawa estate, but unfortunately, I couldn't remember how to spell it, and that was the problem. So I just Googled Kurosawa to try and see what it was, copied that bit and pasted it in, and then changed it to Kurosawa estate because I knew that that was the correct answer. That's what happens. That's all it is. It's not cheating. I knew the answer. I just couldn't remember how to spell it, and I didn't want to look stupid on a quiz show. So instead, I looked up the spelling of the word.
So you just sat idly by while the rest of us took the piss out of Matt for not knowing how to spell it.
Of course.
When you just cheated and copied it. Right, okay, fine. Listen, Dr. James Farley, sorry, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, it's up to you to decide the verdict of today's hearing. I want you to consider all of the evidence that's been presented and all the statements, and I want you to post in the chat whether or not you think James is guilty of cheating on the previous episode of In The Quizinning. Nick Parton says, cheated on the spelling, not necessarily on the answer. I think they're the same thing.
It's not the same.
You're the judge. You just, I mean, I know I'm just the lawyer.
Ian Gore Collins says, guilty as hell. I'm inclined to agree. Yeah, unsurprisingly. The jury's returning with a pretty much unanimous verdict of guilty of cheating on the highly popular and entertaining quiz show In The Quizinning. I have to say, in all my years, I've never been so disgusted with a crime so despicable. And for what? Just to beat two honest gentlemen who, let's face it, had no chance of winning anyway.
Objection!
No, I mean, come on, Dave, be fair.
Okay, fair enough, yeah, sorry.
Dr. James Farley, this court has found you guilty and you are sentenced to a lifetime of being known as a dirty cheat. This will no doubt be brought up time and again, not only by the other presenters of the hit video game podcast TCGS.
Well, actually, the podcast is still
cool. Order! James, I hope this was worth it, mate. This court is adjourned.
Stitch up.
Absolutely disgusting behaviour, James.
Stitch up.
So what's the next question, Sean?
That's it, mate. That entire round was just a little bit of make-believe. Just to nail James, and of course he's cheated again this week, hasn't he? So that's
unbelievable, James.
King hell,
Imagine
James the Cheater Farley. Wow,
you fucking googled it. I'll
be honest with you, I didn't expect the jury to come back with that guilty verdict.
I mean,
out of nowhere, really.
I mean, the evidence is irrefutable, and I'm just happy we can trust our judicial.
I didn't get to see the video. I don't know if this video's been like altered or
in any
what's
way.
happened to it.
I can't believe you'd even suggest that. Matt, I've got all bits of wig on.
I should point out at this point that James has no idea what was going on the screen, so that's going to be even better when he watches that back.
Can't wait.
It's just unbelievable, really.
And on that bombshell, James finished his with only 1 point, whereas Matt and Dave both have 5, making them joint winners.
Dream scenario, Matt. The dream scenario.
I mean, which has worked out nicely.
James is stripped of his point from the last quiz, right?
Yes.
I mean, even if he was stripped of 1 point, he still would have won.
No. Stripped of the win.
Stripped of the win. Do you reckon?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Even this week, he was in the chat. I'm amazed he got 1 point.
That's true.
If you should have
just kicked him off the call there and then.
Of the entire thing. Like, what's the point?
Totally found out. Face lit up like a fucking.
Just because I didn't want to look stupid for not being able to spell someone's name.
If you look back,
but Matt was all right with that.
Yeah, no, James, I was like, I think I know. And I started typing Guru, and I was like, no, I'm going to delete it because I don't want to say something wrong. But James was all like, google.com.
Also, James, I should point out that wasn't shown in that video. You can tell that you've opened a new tab because there's light on your face, right? Yeah. And directly after that moment, Matt accused me of opening a tab. He was like, why are you in another tab? And while Matt was having a go at me, you went like this. You went and closed the tab on yours.
And then also, and then James was like, yeah, Dave, why are you in another tab?
If it's any consolation, James, everyone in the chat's going nuts that I found you guilty. So I'm pretty sure the public's on your side. You'll be all right. Right. That was episode 2 of In The Quizinning. This very nearly didn't happen because some silly prick decided to start messing with his PC's innards today. And Matt, God love him, had to write the post.
It was me.
No, yeah, it was me, to be clear, yeah. Matt had to write a whole post apologising, saying, really sorry, it's not happening tonight. And then literally as he was about
to... 5 seconds from send. Imagine you had said, I sent it, then you said, actually, we're fine.
Yeah. That would have been frustrating, to say the least. So yeah, sorry for that, lads. These other 3 were just like, what the fuck is happening? While I was wrangling with fucking command prompt for about half an hour. It was great.
Got it in the end.
So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Obviously, it was really cool. Obviously, when
James.
when the last one went up, obviously people watched it live and they absolutely loved it, and that was great. And then obviously when it went free earlier this week, and then we got more people seeing it and more people signing up, and some of you are here tonight. So yeah, we really appreciate it. So thanks so much for watching, and you'll want to see the big finale now, don't you? I'll tell you now, there's no singing in this one because I didn't want to just do the same thing every month. So I'm gonna.
Don't have to explain it. Just whack it up.
All right, fine. I will. Thanks so much for watching. Take care of yourselves. Bye. Say bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.